Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be going through a leaning tower of boxes of new coins which I have been purchasing, going through them, having a little snoop and seeing what we think about these coins in person. There's actually not an awful lot compared to these previous unboxing videos that I've been doing. It's been a little bit slow recently for new coin releases, but all of a sudden they're picking up again. There's points earlier in the year where I was getting two or a couple of things delivered each week, so mercifully for my wallet at least it has slowed down somewhat. So we're going to start with the first box. Now of course I have already opened these. I've gone in through the underneath the box because I always want to check, because some of these I've had for quite a few months now. If there's any issues with them, I want to pick them up at that point rather than this video where I've had them for far too long to return. Right, we start off with, I was very excited for this one. As far as I'm concerned, up to this point in the year, this is my coin of the year, the Team GB for the Paris Olympics 50p. It is such a wonderful design. I really like it. All the hidden little details in it. You've got the Olympian, the Paralympian, the Eiffel Tower in the background, the Union flag. It's such a lovely design. I really like this coin. Of course it came in a version with colour. And what I think is important when you're looking at a coin with colour on it, it should work with and without colour. And this certainly does. I really like the way this works. I think so on the Windrush 50p, the Union flag, the white, relied on the background field of the coin, but it didn't kind of work for me. Whereas this, I think because the athletes have got that sort of mirrored finish, and the white of the Union flag is sort of more of a matte finish, I think that works much better as the Union flag on this coin than the Windrush one. So again, I am chuffed with that. We've just recently been to the Royal Mint experience to strike your own Team GB 50p, so something I was very happy with. Then of course we've got, chuck the box, we've got the silver proof 50p, which if we get it out, let's see what number we got. So it looks wonderful. And one thing I always recommend when you get these silver proof coins, just make sure the capsule is totally sealed. When I get them, I noticed that if you think about it like this is a clock face, it's less than a 5-minute turn just to finally seal it all up, because for the ones where I have then given the twist, they seem to not be affected as quickly by toning as some of the other ones in the past, because that's a real problem with modern Royal Mint proofs. But no, it is lovely. I really like this coin. So yeah, it was nice to start the year off with this in the annual set, because that was set expectations high, thinking, ooh, we're starting with some really cool coin designs in the annual set. Hopefully 2025 will be the same. We will start the year off with some exciting coins. But no, I was very happy with my Team GB 50p's. Coming up next, whoops, I believe this is the end of quite a long series of coins. I don't think we're expecting more of these. It is the Bond series. So you had all the 6 decades of Bond. I think this is the 6th coin in the series. This celebrates Bond of the 2010s. So who knows, maybe in 2030 they'll do Bond of the 2020s. But no, again, a series I almost decided not to get, but at the last minute I saw the designs and thought, actually these look really nice. So that is the £5 coin. This is a 1 ounce silver proof, and there it is. Again, make sure it's a little bit of a twist. I must have forgotten to do it on some of these. It's just such a lovely design. I was really happy with these. Again, I'm not a massive James Bond fan, but no, it's just lovely. Oh, we didn't check the number of the Team GB, did we? So number 135 out of 4007. So relatively low number. I know the numbers don't really mean a lot. The numbers don't correlate to which, that was the 135th one made. Some people have pointed out that they're just randomly assigned or assigned in batches. Team GB 1280 out of a maximum of this presentation of 5,000. So again, relatively low number, but I always like to try and get low numbers, because I think it's just a little bit more exciting. Again, not adding huge amounts of value, but always quite nice. Right, again, we're finishing another series with this box. A series that I have quite enjoyed, given that I am quite the Star Wars fan. So, last year we had 4 Star Wars 50p's. This year we've had another 4. And I think the 4 we've had this year have been far superior in the design. We have vehicles, so we've had the Millennium Falcon, X-Wings, TIE Fighter, and the second Death Star. But no, a really nice coin. I really like this one. And again, with and without colour, I quite like it without the colour, but again, the colour works for me as well. You've got the lenticular feature at the top, which does change, although I've struggled to show it. It might work better on the silver proof. But again, I thought they were quite cool. A real shame they didn't go into circulation. That would have been really, really nice. Silver proof in the box. Let's pop it out. So again, in these little perspex boxes, which again, I think sometimes they do look really nice. It sort of adds another dimension to the design. The lenticular feature I can't quite get to work. But no, a lovely little coin that. Again, the vehicles I think have worked much better. I do wonder, will we get any more Star Wars 50p's next year? And if so, what are they going to be? We've had some characters, we've had some vehicles. Will we get some planets and scenes maybe? Who knows? Or is this the end of Star Wars on 50p's? Okay, number 4,492, so a fairly high number out of the 7,500. So you'll notice there is 7,500 of this presentation, and an extra 10 of the coins were minted for other purposes. But no. Again, another series ending. We're coming to the end of the year, so we might see a few of the series ending, but I thought, again, another really nice coin, which I was happy with. We've then got another continuation of another series. This is Myths and Legends. We have got Little John. So we seem to have gone back in time to what was just a bullion range, and they've released them in proof standard as well. Proof, and this is a weird bag it's in. This is not the standard packaging that these coins come in. Maybe they're more into trialing out new things, but no. Bullion doesn't do it for me, so I didn't buy the bullions, but I do like my proof coins. So this is this one's a brilliant uncirculated £5 coin. I'm not overly keen on this packaging, I must admit. It feels a bit... Okay, well, odd. I'm not a fan of that. In fact, it looks a bit dark. Makes it look a bit dark. Okay, well, because again, look, there's nice crisp packaging compared to this weird, crinkly. Not sure I'm keen on that, but hang on, just like Christmas. Okay. If we unwrap this, we have got silver proof 1 ounce coin. Now, I did really like the King Arthur series in their proof version. I thought they looked very, very smart. Again, that needs tightening as well. Oh dear, I've not done a very good job of doing that, have I? But no, really nice design. It's a cool series. I quite like them, but I've heard rumours that Myths and Legends are coming to an end. I don't know why, whether they've run out of ideas or whether they haven't sold particularly well in proof condition. But no, I think it's a really pretty coin. So again, I was very happy with that. And what number did we get? We've got number 238 out of very low limited, actually, 1,500. Again, I always get tempted by, whenever I try and talk myself out of buying these 1 ounce proof coins, because again, you're paying way over the price of gold, way over the price of silver on these 1 ounce coins because they're proof. But again, I never buy coins as an investment. I always buy coins for my collection. I do always try and talk myself out, but then I see a low mintage like 1,500 and I go, oh, go on Christopher, you've got to have that one, surely. But no, again, I quite like that. It's not my favourite coin of the year, but it's one I'm more than happy to add into my collection. We've got a couple more boxes to go. Next up, this is an interesting coin. because of all the nonsense around it. So, oh, again, weird bags. Weird bags these are in. I know it's just packaging, but anyway. The Gruffalo Child. So, again, brilliant uncirculated, 50p. I can't really demonstrate the... It might be easier to see with the version with colour. Again, I think it works with and without colour. They've done a good design on that. So I'm quite happy with that. But if we get the silver proof, it might be a little bit more crisp. These don't look very nice in the bags though. They're just... They've got a funny feel to it, and I'm not quite keen. It feels a bit like... They don't look new, they look like they've been reused. So I don't know, maybe it's cost cutting, trying to get a bit better margins by oh, I forgot about that as well. Right, we'll come back to that little dot, but they are the bane of my existence now. There it is in silver proof, which is the third Gruffalo coin. We had the Gruffalo and the Mouse back in 2019. Yeah, 2019 or 2018. Might be 2018. I don't know. So if we have a quick look, you can see the Gruffalo has got 3 toes, and the footprints have 3 toes, but the Gruffalo's child should have 4 toes. And that's the bit of nonsense news that's been absolutely making the rounds, that this is an error coin. It's not an error coin. It was an error in the design, but it is not an error coin. They all look like that. But no, again, it's a nice design. I have no qualms about that. We got number 2620 out of, again, 7,500. Not particularly high, not particularly low. Happy with that. But of course, because I am stupid, I'm a bit of a completionist. They also brought out a 1/40th of an ounce gold version of this coin too. Now again, buyer beware. This is a terrible way to invest in gold. You are paying well over the gold price. But I buy it because I think it's so cool that they can shrink down that design to such a small little dot of a coin. I think they are really, really cool. Again, portrait there. Mintages tend to be quite low. I forget what it is on this. Oh, 2024 of them. And again, there seems to be quite a few still available, so that might end up with quite a low sales figure, but I just can't stop. I bought the Coronation one, I bought the King's 75th birthday, and then every single release this year, it feels, have included a 1/40th of an ounce gold coin, which again I haven't been able to resist, because I've got them all so far. That completionist in my head keeps telling me to buy them, so hopefully next year we won't see quite as many, because I thought they'd be quite cool as sort of like a couple a year. Isn't too bad, but yeah, every single release having one is getting a little bit costly, but I can't stop. Anyway, we're going to wrap off with one more box, big box here, and again, this is quite an exciting coin. I think this is the most recent one I've purchased. I don't think I've had it for all that long. It is, of course, the Year of the Snake. And I believe this is the end of the Lunar series as well. But look at it, look at the state of this bag. I know I'm a coin collector, not a packaging collector, but I don't know what they're up to with their packaging. Maybe they're just trialing different ways of doing it. But anyway, you'll be able to see, and we'll look on the other coin as well, something a bit odd about this. It's Year of the Snake. It is dated though 2025, and we are not yet in 2025, but it's just a quirk of the Royal Mint that some of the coins at the end of the year get produced with the following year minted on it, a bit like last year. What was the coin that we got at the end of last year? There was a weird... Oh, it was the Tyrannosaurus Rex 50p was a 2024 data coin released in 2023. But no, I really like this design. I thought it was quite nice. I was a bit disappointed with the Year of the Dragon. I thought, oh, it's a dragon, that's gonna be a nice exciting design, and it was a little bit of a I wasn't quite as excited when I received it and saw the design. I thought there was more potential to be had out of it. Of course, there is also, whoops, crash bang wallop, 1 ounce silver proof, and again I quite like the boxes have a bit more character. I know I'm not a packaging collector, but I liked in 2018 or 2017 where all the different coins had their own unique boxes. All the boxes on my shelves, they look really nice, but then the modern ones, you can see just over this shoulder, they're all a bit homogenized. It's all a little bit boring. Again, it probably is a cost to reduce costs. Everything looks the same. It's easier to produce. Not having to pay graphics designers to change them up, but no, that is lovely. Again, that needs a little bit of tightening. It is an absolutely stunning coin. If we flip it over, it's dated 2025, so I think this is my first UK 2025 coin. Again, it's just a weird quirk of the Royal Mint why that happens. It is kind of interesting. So again, the Queen Elizabeth II died in 2022, but there are some coins dated 2023 with her portrait on it. And for the same reason, they were released at the end of the year, dated for the following year. But no, I think that is a lovely, lovely coin. In terms of what number we got then, 2,604 out of a maximum of 4,000. Oh, that's the coin mintage. Limited presentation of this pack is 3,888. So again, there we go. Not the final thing we're going to look at though, because again, Muggins over here couldn't help but get the 1/40th of an ounce as well. At least this comes in a nice little envelope. And again, to see that design shrunk down to that size of a coin, it's hard to sort of show on this one. It's get a bit of reflection, but yeah, I think that looks incredible. Again, a poor way to invest in gold, but I just think they're very, very cool. Limited production of 2,888 of them, but if we just get these two side by side, look at that. That design, all these details, all these strands, all of the patterns on the snake, the little calligraphy within the tail of it has been shrunk down to that size, smaller than my little fingernail. That's why I keep buying them. I really like them. I just hope that next year we don't get quite as many. To the please, Royal Mint, if you're listening, help my bank balance by not producing quite as many. Make them a little bit more of a novelty. Maybe if you can get the price a little bit closer to the price of gold, that would be beneficial to my wallet too, because I would hate to stop buying them. But anyway, if they carry on at the rate that they're coming out, I will have an ounce of gold by the end of next year, and I'll have paid 3 times the what I should have for it. But so yeah, not the smartest of investment, but sometimes you just got to buy things because you like them. So no, in terms of all of the stuff then, oh my goodness, I think it's quite obvious what's going to be my favourite, because my coin of the year is included in this bundle of stuff, that Team GB. Actually, let's get the bunk one so we can actually see what we're looking at here. The Team GB coins I absolutely love, and I'm very happy to now have them in my possession. So let me know what you've been buying recently. Have you been treating yourself to some exciting coins, or are you holding off for the end of the year hoping for some exciting Christmas presents? And apologies, I said the C word before Halloween has even happened, but it's in the backs of all our minds. But no, a very, very exciting time. As ever, there are links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join me on that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel. That's the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.